What's up everybody, I'm TheJoshElkin, welcome to my channel. You know, I've made a lot of different pasta dishes, but I've never made a pasta dish quite like this. Today I'm making a runny egg yolk stuffed ravioli. Let's get on with the recipe.
Ravioli shouldn't be that hard to make. In fact, making homemade pasta is not hard to make. It's just got a few ingredients: eggs, flour, salt, sometimes water if your dough is a little bit too dry. And that's exactly what we're going to do here today. Because although people think that making homemade pasta and or making homemade ravioli is complicated, I'm going to pull that veil back and show you that it's not. It was brought to my attention that runny egg yolk ravioli is a thing. And as you guys know, I am the self-proclaimed champion of breakfast, aka the king of eggs. I never skip egg day, and there are eggs in the homemade dough, but also an egg yolk inside each pocket of ravioli. To accompany that egg yolk, I'm making a spinach mixture compiled of some blanched spinach and a variety of cheeses. To a food processor, I'm going to add our blanched spinach, some Parmesan cheese, and some ricotta. Season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Add some olive oil just to pull the filling all together. And I'm kind of looking for a greenish, whitish mixture. I'm going to place it inside of a piping bag so that I can pipe a circle of the filling on top of each sheet of pasta. Now, if you don't have a piping bag, fear not. You can easily just snip the tip off of a freezer bag and that'll suffice. Here's a quick little alternative. If you don't want to make the egg yolk ravioli, maybe you just want to make tortellinis or just regular smaller raviolis. This filling will be great for either of those. If you're following along with the recipe, this essentially makes 4 portions of dough. Now, each ravioli is going to have 2 sheets on top of one another. So what I'm trying to do here is make 2 equal-sized sheets per portion of dough. Then I'm just going to pipe some of the ricotta cheese mixture on top of each sheet of ravioli, making sure to leave about an inch between each one. And as you can see, I'm not just making a circular design. This is essentially going to be the nest for the egg yolks. So just separate some egg yolks from egg whites. You could discard the egg whites or make a ricotta, cheese, spinach, egg yolk omelet if you wanted, but that's a whole other recipe. Now, to make each ravioli, there's a few options you could do. You can crimp the edges with a fork. You can use a cookie cutter like I am to make circular shapes. The choice is yours. The one thing you got to be careful of is that when you do crimp the edges or when you do use a cookie cutter, don't pierce the egg. If you burst the egg yolk, then it's not going to be an egg yolk runny ravioli. For the sauce for this runny egg yolk ravioli, I decided to make a pancetta white wine sauce. And this is pancetta. It's bacon's older, fancier cousin. I'm going to mix that with a little bit of olive oil and some butter and saute it with some shallots, which is onions, older, fancier cousin. This sauce is so deep for the amount of flavor that we're putting into it: pancetta, onions, white wine, butter, some lemon. And save this part of the recipe because you could apply this pancetta sauce to spaghetti, linguine, any other pasta. This will be awesome for. A lot of people have questions on how long you cook fresh pasta for. Typically with dry pasta, you cook anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes depending the shape. For fresh pasta, it's 3 to 4 minutes. So as you can see, these are good to go. I'm plating them on a small little bowl. They're fairly large, so I'm not going more than 3 raviolis, and then I'm just going to spoon over the white wine pancetta sauce and garnish with a little bit of pecorino or Parmesan cheese. I mean, how could you not want to bite into this egg yolk ravioli?
When you love eggs as much as me, it's no surprise you're trying to take them and stuff them into as many things as possible. That's where runny egg yolk ravioli comes into play. Spinach and ricotta mixture with a runny egg inside of it, a white wine and pancetta sauce surrounding it. Guys, this is a next level pasta dish. We get mad creaminess from the spinach ricotta. We get chewiness and saltiness from the pancetta sauce. But the real takeaway here is obviously the runny egg. It adds such a silky, smooth texture. And when it busts open and combines with the white wine sauce, it creates another sauce of its own. That is a delicious thing. And have no fear, this deliciousness can be yours. All you gotta do is follow the recipe by clicking the link in the description, which will take you to recipechampions.com, which is where all my recipes live. I hope you guys like this video and this recipe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.